Hello everyone, welcome to the SkillCourt installation guide. Here I will demonstrate the programs that will need to be downloaded to continue the development of SkillCourt for the coming releases. What I will do is to download all the programs first, then I will go ahead and download the source file for SkillCourt on Github, and then I will show you how to open these files with the programs that we will download. You can always refer to this guide in the document section of the source files. So let's start. First thing that we're going to download, it's the Android Studio. So let's type Android Studio on Google, and you will see a link that will take us to download the latest Android Studio. I'm going to go ahead and download it. Now, while that is being downloaded, let's go ahead and download the processing software, which we're going to use for the simulator desktop application. Let's go to processing.org and download processing by clicking on the download processing link. And we're going to select the platform, the corresponding platform that you use. Now let's go ahead and download the Arduino Ide that we're going to use to open and develop the files for the microcontroller. Let's go ahead and type Arduino Ide into Google search. And select the corresponding platform. While that's being downloaded, I'm going to download the last program, which is called Shunt, which is an Apache server that we're going to use to host the SkillCourt website files locally in our computer for development purposes. Now we can proceed to download SkillCourt source files from Github. So let's go ahead and type github.com. Let's put in the search bar SkillCourt, and there you will see the SkillCourt backend source files. Let's click on it. Now there are several ways where you can download these source files. You can use the command line, you can use GitHub user interface, or you can use the download zip button. Just go ahead and download all the files in a zip file. And now we have downloaded all the files that we're going to need to start developing on the SkillCourt project. Now I have extracted and moved all the files to the desktop. Now let's go ahead and install Android Studio. I will skip this process as it will be like installing any other software. You can always refer to the installation guide in the document section of the SkillCourt files. Having installed Android Studio, let's go ahead and run it. Now there are some Android packages that need to be downloaded when first running Android Studio. Make sure that you have the API 19, 20, and 21, which are the ones used by the SkillCourt mobile application. Once you have downloaded this, since I already have SkillCourt, since I already have SkillCourt set up with Android Studio, you're gonna see an option where it says open project. Now you're gonna look for the file in the folder that we downloaded and extracted from GitHub. So I have it on my desktop. So I'm gonna go to SLS, desktop, SkillCourt Backend Master. Now the mobile application code is located under the code folder and SkillCourt. So select SkillCourt and press OK. And as you see, Android Studio will open the corresponding files for the mobile application, which you can begin to develop. Now let's go ahead and open the files for the simulator desktop application. And for that, we go to the processing, the one that we just downloaded. And since this version doesn't require an installation, we can just double click it and the software will run. Now once open, just like Android Studio, you just need to open the folder from the source files we downloaded from GitHub. So I have it in desktop, SkillCourt Backend Master, and in the code folder you're gonna see the simulator folder. Now let's go to SkillCourt 2, which is the second version for the simulator, and we're just gonna open it. As you can see, processing opens the file for the SkillCourt, and we're able to modify them and begin developing in this file. Now let's go ahead and open the files for the microcontroller, for the Arduino microcontroller. So for that we go to the Arduino folder that we downloaded, and just like the processing, it doesn't require installation. We're able to just double click it and the Arduino Ide will run. Once open, we can look for the folder as well by clicking open, going into a SkillCourt source file in the code section, and we will find the SkillCourt path, which we're able to open with the Arduino software. Now the last step is to install the Shunt server, which is a virtual Apache server that will run on the computer and will allow us to host the SkillCourt website files for development purposes. So let's go ahead and install the Shunt server by double clicking the installer file that we downloaded. Now I'm going to skip over this process, since installing the Shunt server is just like installing any other software. Once installed, let's open the Shunt control panel and just start the Apache service module. When it started, just go to the GitHub source files, and we'll go to the code section, the HTML. Make sure that you have the SkillCourt version 3 data files, and what we're going to do is copy them or move them to where the Shazam installation is. I'm going to go to C, Shazam, and we're going to add them to the HD docs. You can just simply, So I'm just going to move them really quick. Now we're able to see them by going to the browser and going to the local host to the direction where that folder is. And as you can see, you're able to start developing and in the website files and seeing the result in the local host using the Shazam Apache server in your computer. That will be all for this installation guide presentation. Thank you for watching. Have a great one.